Hello YouTube, this is Wolf. Well, I finally did it. I bought my dream camera. Yeah, I'm super stoked to have bought this. I'm super happy with this. I mean, even got it at a very good price because it was supposedly a bit broken, but as it turned out later, it wasn't at all. So yeah, I'm super happy. You're wondering why? Yeah, well, why would someone in his right mind buy an old camera of 130-year-old? I mean, why would you do that? Thinking about buying a new 8x10 camera, an Intrepid 8 by 10. I thought that's great, this and that. Then I looked at the price, 650 euros. Yeah, that's a lot of money. And what do you get? Yeah, you get a piece of wood with some bits of metal. And I think, yeah, it is alright. It's a good camera because I got a 4x5. It's good quality. It will last and it will do its job. But for me, it didn't have exactly what I was looking for. I was looking for the feeling like mid 19th century photographers. You know, the early photography, that was I was looking for. Before them, you can only paint or draw something, and that's it. That's the depiction of real life. But with the invention of photography, you could do a lot more. You could capture life around you. You could capture the world. You were really painting with light, and that feeling, the to be there, with those people to explore photography, analog photography. I want to have that feeling. I want to be there, and to get that feeling, I think I really need this kind of camera, not just a new camera. I mean, bending the laws of physics and create an exact liking of the world on paper. I mean, that's pure magic. Playing with chemicals and recipes. You need to fix the old camera. You need to find new parts. You need to build new things just to be able to operate it. You need to use chemicals. This is really, really something very nice. And in this day and age, the digital age, this is something that really calms you down. You need to work on it, you need to concentrate on it. It's not easy. It's not just a flick of a button, a press of the button, or whatever. It's not a little app you install. No, you need to work on it. Also, if you want to take good pictures, you need to work on it. These kind of things really take you away from it all and just show you, yeah, this is real life. So that's why I went for it. I mean, I'm really going to have a lot of fun with this thing. So you can see they're quite light. I mean, they're made from wood, so not super light, but they're quite light. These cameras got a little handle here, so you can walk around with them. Actually, quite convenient. They're really made to, yeah, to walk around, to bring them somewhere, use them. Yeah, I'm really happy with this one. It's a very, very old camera. As you can see, it even has a shutter system. It's called, I think, a curtain shutter. So there's a little curtain here that can be triggered with a little spring mechanism on the side. But mine broke, so that's also part of why the camera was so cheap. So the mechanism was stuck in front of the lens. So you can't even open the lens, even it's wide open. The shutter was still there, but lucky enough, these cameras are built, I mean, really, yeah, really easy. I mean, the design is really fast and easy. Not much to it. You just take it off. You can see the hole here. Huh? You can also take this one off, just 4 screws, and it's off. You can put on new lenses, different types of lenses, just like a modern day camera. Not an issue. You can even take out the whole board if you want. Like so. Here you can see the ground glass at the back. It's in good working condition. Still had some issues here and there. As you can see here, there's a little hinge or clamp or whatever to keep the backboard attached to the front. And that was missing here, so I put in a little spring just for now. Don't worry. I didn't drill any new holes. I just used the existing holes. I'm not going to destroy a nice new old camera. Now 130 years old, and it's a Finnish camera. Here it says Fotografiska Handels- och Fabriksaktiebolaget Finland Helsingfors. Yeah, and it was built between, I think, 1998 until 1908. So only in a period of, I think, 10 years they produced this camera. Actually, they didn't themselves produce it. They sourced the parts, or even the whole camera, and then sold it under their own brand name. So I mean, that's the only thing I could find out about this camera. As you can see, it had some nice trim here, like probably brass pieces. These brass pieces on the side are a lot newer. Here, this piece also shouldn't be there. As you can see, the holes were for a different type of brass. Yeah, they really worked on this camera. They really used the camera a lot. Here, these things are also from a newer age. This probably also was added later on. Now, let's have a look at the camera and explain a bit more how it works. So, these kind of cameras, they're foldable, which is very, very nice. Once you fold them, you need to slide this board here underneath the camera. You can see some rails, because this back part will actually slide backwards, and you need to use these wheels here, these knobs. And you can slide the camera backwards. This bellows, they say it was in bad condition, probably some light leaks, but for as far as I can tell, still okay, doable. You can fix the light leaks very easily. Most of these cameras here at the back have got a ground glass that can open up like this, like a little door. It's hinged. Here the felt is almost completely gone, but it's also easy to change. Here in the camera you can put some film holders, and I think I still got one. So this is one of the film holders. It's very neatly made. This got a spring system to keep it locked up. If you open it up, look, it folds, so it stays light tight, even though there is no real light trap here with a hinge mechanism. See, the wind can't catch the little board. Here is made for glass. You can insert the glass piece. First off, you need to focus, so you use the ground glass. Here, you look through the ground glass and you adjust. You go to the front and the back and you adjust until you have a nice sharp image here. And then you swing away the ground glass and fit or insert the film holder. Then you can open up the film holder, and then you can take the picture. Clack. You can do is you can put a cap on, take cap off, wait a few seconds, put the cap back on, and there's your picture. So that's the system. After taking the picture, you close everything up again, take out the film holder, and repeat the process. So when I bought it, it had some problems here. The rail mechanism was misaligned, so this piece, the backboard or the back end, was slant, so it went back and forth just like this, a bit askew. It was really easy fix. I just took off the let this part roll down the rails, off the rails, and then fit it back on the rails, and now yeah, it's relatively straight, so I can use the camera. Now, problem nowadays is, of course, yeah, we don't have, or better yet, there are glass plates that you can use. You can use collodion, or saying that right, collodium, sorry, collodium, or tin type or whatever to make nice pictures with this kind of camera. But that's not what I'm going to do. I am going to do something different. I am going to use this camera for paper negatives. So I will take pictures using just printing paper. I'll take some nice pictures. Of course, I can't be using this film holder. Paper won't work in this one because there is a spring mechanism, as you can see, so the paper will be bent if I try to put it in. I can take this piece out and put in paper here somehow, but I think these film holders, I mean, they're super old and they're redone. I can see a few years ago and even blackened again, but they won't last very long. So I will prefer just to make my own film holders, which is not that difficult. Here's one. It's not that difficult. Just a piece of pieces of MDF, a little light trap here at the top, blacken everything. There's cardboard. I use some Velcro here, just Velcro tape. But if you really want to make sure that no light enters, of course, don't pull it out all the way, and then we'll be fine. You can stick some photo paper here with gaffer's tape so you won't damage the back. Of course, you can also use a different system. You can use magnets or whatever. Doesn't matter, but it's not that difficult. Be sure to number your film holders. Of course, you can also make a double film holder. Just make two of these and then stick them together. And you can get a thicker one, just like this. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. The only problem that I will be having, and I'm still having, is I need to find a new lens. So to make a little lens board, that's easy. If you want to know how to do it, you can look in the description. Then I will show you. If you want to know how to make film holders for these kind of cameras, also look into the description. I will tell you, or better yet, I will show you a link to the videos you will be needing. Now, the major problem I will be having now, or I'm trying to solve, is this screw that's in here that doesn't fit modern tripods. So there are some things I need to figure out before I really can use this camera. The other big problem is the lens. This is a lens, actually an older lens that someone put in aluminum cylinder and then somehow grafted into this old wooden plate. And normally this is a lens that you can turn around, so it has two different focal lengths. But now, it's stuck, so I can't use it. Actually, this one is stuck at a very, 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 very small distance. Just I can only retract the camera until here. At this point, focus is here, but the camera can go all the way here. So if the bellows is not open completely, it looks a bit stupid, in my opinion. I know it will work, and I will use it to take some portraits, but for other kind of photography, I really need to find a new lens. And that's proving more difficult than I thought. I need to make the film holder to fit this ground glass. I mean, it has to be at the exact same distance as the ground glass, or almost the same distance. So it needs to be tailor-made to this ground glass, and that will take a lot of measuring, tooling, and playing around, so I'm not sure what to do. If you want to know more about building your own large format camera, because that's something I have done a few times already, and I'm building a new one similar to this type of camera, then please check my other videos. Or if you want to know more about lenses or how to set the lens or make your own lens boards, have a look at my other videos. Okay, that was it. Please like and subscribe. Bye bye.